All right, so yes, things are heating up big time before the next Space Marine 2 community update, because it looks like update 10 is going to have some surprises. We're going to be talking more about customization and the Black Templars. And what about the Techmarine? When will we finally get a release date? Well, we have actual news about that one. And yes, we're approaching that year 1 anniversary of Space Marine 2, but what has been the most frustrating thing about the game after all this time? And of course, I'm going over your top comments, so be sure to leave a comment down below. But you know what? Check this out right here. So yeah, we have got to talk about During Abyss, an upcoming thrilling hybrid action RPG featuring a dual narrative, and it's a free-to-play game that plans to completely change up the gacha gaming space. Yep, you heard that right. No banners, no star ratings, no stamina system, no gacha. Break the limits. All characters and weapons are free to unlock. This game features real-time combat with guns, swords, and everything in between, and a full, beautiful open world to explore and discover. It's also launching globally on October 28th, 2025. And the dev team has listened to tons of feedback since the game's closed beta test. All the characters have seen improved visuals across the board, movement has been improved, and get this, characters and weapons now have no banners. This means all characters can be freely obtained and upgraded by collecting shards by just playing the game. This is a game changer in the world of gacha games. Also, star ratings are now removed from characters too. Want to farm for a specific character? You can do that as well. And yes, weapons can be grinded for free and forged. Now, During Abyss also features stress-free, stamina-free gameplay, meaning no more stamina restrictions on commissions, and rewards are related to your rank, and higher ranks can unlock higher difficulties of commissions. Plus, for improved farming efficiency, commission stages now support auto-repeat combat and double drop tickets. And if you're wondering about monetization and progression, During Abyss focuses on character cosmetics here, including outfits and accessories, and the dev team is even planning to add more with future updates. We'll also be getting new characters and story chapters after the game's launch. So what are you waiting for? Follow that link in the description below to find out more about During Abyss and pre-register for the game with me right now. See you in the game. So we already know that the new community update is going to be releasing on the 28th, or so that is currently the plan right now, according to, of course, the community management team of Space Marine 2. Now, we have more questions from the Discord community and more responses from the community team, so let's get into it right now. Starting out with this right here, anything you're allowed to tell us. And of course, this relates to the future of Space Marine 2, like cosmetics, year 2, etc. And we did get a response here from Sister Hylila, who says this right here. You'll see exactly what the Black Templar cosmetics look like, and another chapter as well. Yeah, I can't wait to see the Black Templar in this brand new community update. Hopefully we get some images or something like that. But also, a lot of you guys are wondering, what is the exact time for this community update? Well, that was the question right here. And the response is Thursday, 6 p.m. Paris time. So now we have an actual exact time when this will be releasing. But if you know you're stuck at work, or perhaps you're busy and you miss it, don't worry, I will have that recap here on the channel. Now, a lot of you guys are wondering, hey Robbie, didn't you mention something about customization earlier in the video? Yes, I did. So here's the question: is the customization update coming in 10.0? That's a great question, and the response is this right here. There are some customization updates coming with patch 10.0. Yeah, so yeah, that's great news. Now remember, she did word that saying some, so don't get too overhyped about seeing like a huge amount of customization options added in here with update 10. However, I will say this again, this is going to be the anniversary update, so I'm hoping that there is some really cool stuff in there, at least relating to cosmetics and stuff. And you also have to consider that update 10.0 might be laying the groundwork for the big customization overhaul in the future. And also, it would be really cool to see stuff rewarding players that have really been around since day one. You know what I mean? I think that'd be very cool. But what do we have next here? Well, we have a response about the customization coming to update 10.0. Check it out. Oh, but not the big one. Where can we use champion parts for regular customs? I just want the wolf shoulder for some Death Watch vibes. That would be very cool. And the response is as follows. You'll see. So that is a tease right there. But yeah, again, remember, we are going to be getting that super extensive customization overhaul where you can really mess around with champion parts and gear. Now, I'm not going to speculate too heavy on that one, but it sounds like it's going to be really cool. And I do expect that sort of thing to bring back a lot of players. And yeah, a lot of us are wondering, hey, when is update 10.0 going to be releasing? And of course, we're going to be finding out in the community update, it's going to be revealing the actual release date of update 10.0. So yeah, we'll have that info here very, very soon. And mentioning release dates, check this out right here. The community update also reveals the approximate date for the release of the Techmarine, which I know a lot of you guys are dying to know that date. This is going to be more like a release date window, but that is really, really cool that we are going to be getting that info as well. And I've also seen this question floating around as well. Hi, sister, are there any plans for the Iron Hands? Meaning the other 4 Iron Hand fans out there really want some love. And we did get a response about this one. Check it out. You'll see what chapters are coming with year 2 soon. So yeah, that could be a tease for Iron Hand stuff coming up here with year 2, perhaps associated with that upcoming season pass. Well, only time will tell when they actually confirm this, of course. But yeah, where are my Iron Hand fans at? Sound off in the comments down below. But thanks to the Astartes overhaul mod, we can actually kind of see what the Iron Hands would actually look like on the Techmarine. Check it out right here. This is so freaking cool. Mod armor space. We're into Warhammer 40K Iron Hands. Check this little snippet out right here. So do you think the Iron Hands would be a perfect fit for the Techmarine or some other class? But regarding the Iron Hands in upcoming chapters and champion skins, we did get another little tease here saying this: most are going to be visible, only one of them is redacted. So there's going to be some secrets still in the future as to what to expect from new customization options. And yes, we are approaching a full year since Space Marine 2's release, and it's had both its ups and downs, but we got to talk about what is the lingering issues with this game. What is the most infuriating things about Space Marine 2? And it leads us to this topic right here. Check it out. Most frustrating thing in Space Marine 2. What do you find the most frustrating thing when playing Space Marine 2? I do a lot of Siege with very mobile characters, so against Chaos, I always get a massive line of Zangars running after me doing jumping attacks, so if I stop, they will all catch up to me, which is irritating. The Carnifex's range attack is very frustrating. It seeks you out and can go through some walls, has no telegraphing, and in Siege, you can get hit from multiple directions at once from the multiple carnies you can get. So yeah, the big question is, do you think they need to adjust how they telegraph the Carnifex's attack? Let me know if you guys think that needs to be adjusted or not. Also, we have this right here. The lack of ammo responding in Siege is also very frustrating. Running out of ammo midway means you have to run to the nearest ammo box or just run around seeking out ammo drops. Worst is if you have to enter the buy menu to buy some ammo. Any others that spring to mind for anyone else? So yeah, this is the chance to really sound off with your current frustrations with Space Marine 2 after all these years. I'm kind of curious to see what you guys have to say about this one and what you think needs to be immediately adjusted going forward. Now, we did get some ideas as to what is really ruffling some feathers here. We have, for me, nothing. The game is a source of pure fun, whether I play PvE or PvP. If it was otherwise, I simply wouldn't play and start playing something else that is more enjoyable. So this, some people are just not having any problems with the game. However, we do have this one right here. Stun locks being a big one, still an issue to this day for some people. And the most frustrating thing is I have to check my armor in addition instead of just my health. It's more annoying than challenging. I don't die anymore. It's not a problem. It's just annoying because it's something you constantly have to pay attention to, like a torture method. I think a larger HP pool without armor would have helped, since you can also execute minors and always have a chance to regain the contested health. With armor, it's like driving 2 different cars, one weak and one strong at once, if you catch my Tokyo drift. Hell yeah, I love that movie, by the way. But anyway, yeah, there's a big part of the community that wants the dev team to go back to how health worked in Space Marine 1. Essentially like simplifying it, I suppose you would say. Do you guys ultimately want them to take that path? And one thing about Space Marine 2, it has not been shy about teasing certain cosmetics that we can't get that seem to be out of reach. So check it out right here. Assets in-game that we don't have access to. Of course, I've covered this one before, but check this out. We, of course, have the Death Watch here, which would be very cool. A lot of people want to see that. And some other customization options. Dude, this would be... Playing as a chaplain, man, I gotta say, that would be absolutely badass. But yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see from this pool of assets that, you know, are very much out of reach. And we have this. Can we please just get these? Come on, Saber. You already made them. Let us use them in PvE. And we also have this comment here. All I want for Christmas is a massive cosmetics pack. I don't know. In year 2, that would be really cool to see. It would be nice to have some surprises. Again, like, you know, I always am a realist here, and I know that Saber, they have their plate full with tons of projects. It's almost like too much, in my opinion, but it would be nice if they could, like, double down on Space Marine 2, just to be honest with you guys. All right, so yeah, you guys know what time it is. It is time to go over your top comments, so be sure to leave a comment down below. It could end up right here in a future video, so let's do this. All right, so we have, I can't wait for the Techmarine. I remember back in the days where I said multiple times that I wanted the Techmarine to be the next class to release with the champion pack of the Iron Hands, and everyone was telling me that it was going to be the Apothecary. Well, I guess the Emperor heard my prayers after all. Hell yes, dreams actually do come true. So it seems like this is not a miss from Saber. This is actually a hit. And, you know, considering that we have some misses in the past with, like, Salamander on the Sniper and stuff like that. So yeah, hopefully, cross my fingers that we do actually get the Iron Hands here for the Techmarine. That would be absolutely nailing it. Now, we have this. I'm so glad the game Dark Tide is so fun. Now I switch all the time between Space Marine 2 and Dark Tide, and I stick in the Warhammer universe. Just love it. Doesn't give me the feeling of needing to wait. Yeah, you know what? That is so true. And there's so many Warhammer projects in the pipeline right now. We're seeing games announced often. A lot of them are basically isometric RPG type experiences. We got a really cool one from Alcat coming up too as well. That's going to be badass. But yeah, I have this sneaking suspicion that there's even other things in the pipeline as well. You know, I would love to see a big, like, open universe type RPG experience in the Warhammer universe that is predominantly single player. And then also on the flip side, it would be cool to see Warhammer Battlefront. I mean, man, that would be absolutely amazing. All right, so there it is. Today's happenings around Space Marine 2. We are only a day away from the big reveals with update 10.0, this next community update. They're saying it's going to be very big, and it should make the community happy. We'll find out. I'll keep you guys in the know. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned here for more, and I will see you all later. Take care.